Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is give ourselves a bump. You want to make sure that the bump is kind of high because again this is show hair, so you're going to look really small. We want to make sure that the bump is nice and high and visible, and also as we braid the bump will fall a little bit. That's just natural. And then from here you're going to part your hair into 3 sections starting from the edge of your bump. So I'm starting from the right edge of the bump and I'm parting her hair all the way to the back of her neck, and then I'm just going to take the left side of the hair and I'm going to section that away just so that it does not get in my way while I am braiding. Now from here we're going to go ahead and brush the hair back so that we have a nice braid, and you are going to start a Dutch braid. It is the same type of braid that, for those of you who were here for the fall, it is the same braid. For those of you who were not here or do not know how to Dutch braid, there is a link in the description box that has a little tutorial at the beginning of the video to show you how to do this braid. So for those of you who need to take a look at that, go ahead so that we all know what we're doing. So I just am going to braid this all the way down to the base of her neck, pulling up all that hair. It is a French braid, so be sure you do that, and go ahead and braid the braid all the way down. Take a ponytail or something, a rubber band, to section that off, and then we're going to put that away, go on to the other side and section this side just like we did the right side. So now I'm going from the left edge of her bump, sectioning all the way down to the bottom of her neck, and then moving that hair that I don't need out of my way, and then I will start a Dutch braid on this side, braiding it all the way down, making sure that it does go as straight as possible. Make sure that you're not moving your braid up and down in a crazy little zigzag way. Make sure that it just goes in a nice curve along her head. So once I finish that braid, I will section that away as well and move on to the middle section. You are going to braid a Dutch braid for this section as well. Make sure that when you are braiding, you are careful of your bump. Make sure that you do not pull on that hair, because we do not want to pull our bump out. So just be very gentle right up there and make sure that you don't pull too hard. And so again, I'm finished with that braid. I'm going to section it so that it does not get loose, and you should have 3 braids. Now what you need to do is go through all of your braids and start kind of pulling them out a little bit, just so that the braids are a little bit thicker and more prominent on your head. We do want these braids to be as visible as possible, which is why they are Dutch braids, just because Dutch braids do kind of look like they are on top of your head versus disappeared in your head. Now from here you're going to start with your middle braid and you are going to wrap it around in a circle. We're going to start a bun at the nape of our neck. So as you wrap, you're going to pin your hair so that the braid stays put and it's more secure. So wrap and pin as you go. Then once you're done with the middle section, you're going to go on to the right section. It is important that you do the right side first. You're going to take the right hand side braid and you're going to wrap under first, okay? And same as the first, you're going to pin as you wrap. And then once you are done pinning the right hand braid, you're going to go to the left side last, and you are going to wrap this over the top of your bun. So as you can see, I'm finishing pinning here. I'm going to take my left braid and I'm going to wrap over now. Okay, so the right hand side goes under, left hand side goes over. And then the middle braid, it doesn't really matter which way you start. So again, wrap and pin as you go. Alright, so then once you're done with your bun, go ahead and pin down any flyaways that you might have or any craziness that you might have going on with your braids, because this is going to be a nice clean cut look. The only thing that would be hard about this tutorial is knowing how to Dutch braid, but again, in the description box there is a little mini tutorial you can see. So go ahead and learn how to do that, or have a friend or mom or dad or grandma or whoever you need to help you braid this.